I'm doing my fantasy football podcast for the first time this year. Now, this is when my friend who's the commissioner of our league comes into here, and we do a 45-minute recap of last week's games that only 8 people will listen to.
You're going to use this valuable equipment?
This valuable equipment.
Why?
I want it to be crystal clear and perfect.
Can't you just do it on your phone?
I don't know how. I don't know how to do it on the phone, full disclosure. So we do it in here with this, oh my God, thousands of dollars worth of equipment.
Using other people's valuable studio time.
Yeah. Fact. All that. I kick BB Shea out. That's tomorrow. Just go ahead and tell him. Get out.
I need to do my show.
Get out.
Nope.
Yeah.
How many people are hearing this? 8, including us, by the way. 6 without us.
6 without. I thought you were out of that game.
Well, I used to do it every week. But now the commissioner does it every week with one chosen person. So I told him I would help him out this week. So you never know who's going to do it. But this week, I'm the co-host. And I told him.
What do you bring into the table?
Not much. I thought I'd do since it's almost Halloween, I'm probably going to do my Mount Rushmore of all-time kills on horror movies. I've really been paring that down now.
And this is to drive people away from listening? Because once you do it, he'll do his too.
Well, I know he will.
I know he's a horror movie fan.
Remember, there's only 6 people that are going to hear it anyway. I told him we might as well just drive to people's homes and perform it live. You know?
Hire a skywriter.
Yeah.
You're right.
Thanks, Dak.
Dak. What in the world? This is football related, college football. On Saturday, Iowa played Washington, beat them easily in a Big Ten matchup. That Iowa-Washington matchup is a classic Big Ten. You know, they hate each other. So Washington's at Iowa, and on one of the kickoffs, the ball goes through the end zone.
Well through.
Oh, yes. Crushed by the kicker for Iowa. And an Iowa fan, I guess probably someone who's on the cheer squad, was standing.
I think he's just a guy.
Just a guy.
I don't know if he had a sideline pass or if he was in the front row, but he was just in front of the wall.
So he's trying to catch, because it goes way through the end zone, he's going to catch the ball. And I don't know if they take it back from you or what, but he's going to catch it.
He put up a fair catch signal.
Yeah, it's still your moment of glory, though.
100%. Well, unfortunately, the ball was coming at him at a high rate of speed, went right through his hands and hit him directly into the face. I mean, directly.
In the face.
Oh, he got it bad. So the Iowa radio guys got to talk to him. He was doing the interview. And I would say he takes this about as well as anyone could.
Joe, what the heck happened?
So I seen the kickoff, and the ball was coming real fast, and I knew it was going over the end zone, and I knew it was coming right at me. So I put my hands up. But that ball's going a lot faster than you really think it is. And it went right through my hands, and it hit me in the face.
But you popped right back up.
Yeah, that's what Hawkeyes do. You know, we don't give up, we swarm.
That's right.
Hawkeyes. On brand.
Hawkeyes don't run. We get back up, we swarm. That's what we do.
I couldn't tell exactly because it's kind of grainy footage where it hit him. Where you see the ball bounce off the guy's face. Did it hit him eye, nose, mouth?
I feel like it would have broken his
Forehead?
nose. I feel like it would have broken his nose.
Or knocked a tooth loose.
Yes. It must have hit him right because he still was able to do the interview. They could have taken him into a concussion protocol. The ball hit him so hard, you know. We saw, I mean, the football hit you in the face. That can really do some damage, especially if you're not ready. He was ready. He was trying, but it went, as you heard him say. But the Hawkeye gets right back on the horse. He'll try it again next week should the ball be.
Swarm.
That's all it is. That's all there is to it. No complaints. He was not complaining on that. Oh, I got a complaint at the Harley-Davidson event. We were talking about that.
A personal
earlier.
complaint?
Well, yes.
Did it have a box out?
You know, that was the event where I believe, no, that was the second time I met the now legendary lady who stands at the table waiting for T-shirts.
Oh, yes.
You remember her? She is legendary. I've seen her at probably 10 events. Now, she was not at this one because she would stand next to me and say, I'd do anything for that T-shirt right there. I would do anything for it. Remember that?
But who could forget?
Who could? Yes.
Was it a Pat Benatar CD that you wanted?
Joan
Jett. Thank you.
That one event, she took you for everything. It was the Joan Jett CD, T-shirt.
Well, she started with NASCAR tickets.
Race tickets, yeah.
She said, I would do anything for NASCAR tickets. And she just wore me down. I was like, well, you got to win them. She didn't.
These are valuable prizes.
But she just stood there. So finally I was like, here, just take them. Just take them. And so she took them. But then she kept it. She'd go away.
There's like a key ring on the table.
Yeah. She came back. I do. Well, first it went NASCAR ticket, then to T-shirt.
Everything that in declining order of value.
Then it was T-shirt. Then it was key ring. And then finally, she said, I would do anything for that Joan Jett CD. A Joan Jett CD. So I had a similar answer. Since that lady.
That's been, what, 10 years? The first time she got you?
Yes, at least. But she came back many times.
I've met her. We've seen her in action.
She has a way of just standing next to me and quietly.
She's 4 foot nothing.
I know.
And she's not loud. She's quiet.
She's 90 pounds. And she'll just stand smoking a cigarette and stare at me with those eyes and say, I would do anything for that. ...
Just wears your brain down.
So finally, I give it all to her. Well, a different woman at this event came to me, and she was much more aggressive. She wanted a T-shirt, and we were giving them away, but you had to spin the wheel to get the T-shirt. You've seen me work this before. I'm in my element at that point. Handing out bumper stickers, people trying to win T-shirts. We've talked about this. She comes up, and she goes, I want me a T-shirt. And I said, well, spin the wheel. She goes, no, I just want me a T-shirt. And I said, well, I can't just give you a T-shirt. You have to win the T-shirt. I said, and she goes, I want one, and he wants one, and pointed to her husband.
Her companion?
Her companion. And I was like, well, you have to spin the wheel. So they both spun, neither one. And she goes.
Typically, you just walk away.
That's right.
Here's your bumper sticker.
I handed him bumper stickers. She goes, I'm getting me one of them T-shirts. And I said, not on my watch.
And the showdown
haven't heard about me and the wheel.
The showdown began. So she went away. I turned her away the first time. Then later, she came back again with her companion, and she goes, I'm getting me one of them T-shirts. I said, you only get one spin.
Ooh.
I said,
but you love lording that over.
Yeah.
One spin a day, ma'am.
I said, it's free, but you only get one spin. And she goes, I don't need to spin. I'm getting me one of them T-shirts. I said, you're not. You're not getting a T-shirt. And she walked away. Once again, she walked away. Now, with about 20 minutes left, she comes back with her companion. She goes, what do you do with them T-shirts that are left over when you leave? Ooh. Oh. And I said, my assistant boxes them up and takes them back to the radio station. And she goes, he's going to give me one. And I said, no, he is not. And I looked at my companion, Dawson. I said, don't you give her a T-shirt.
Man, I'm not paid. I'm not paid enough to run security.
I said, don't you give her a T-shirt. I said, don't you dare give this woman a T-shirt. I took him aside privately. I said, that woman is not to walk out.
That's a grown-ass adult. She can live with disappointment.
That's what I told him. I said, do not do that. Then she said to me, and this one really burned, she goes, a black guy gave me one last year. And I was like, I don't know who authorized a black guy to give you a T-shirt, but it wasn't me.
And I don't see color.
That's exactly right. Well, here I am. Moment of truth. 2 minutes till the end. She came up to me. Now, Dawson.
He's probably started up the van.
He's already started it up. We had
tossing the wheel back in the van.
Yep, that's right. I'm getting ready to walk out. She popped out from behind the van.
Stop!
She says, you and I both know how this is going to end.
Her companion hadn't lifted his shirt to reveal the pistola yet, had he? It's an open carry state.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
But I'm getting me a shirt.
So finally, I said, you win this round. And I gave her and her companion. And she goes, I'm a large and he's an extra large. God darn it. I swear. When you lose those battles, man, I'll tell you, it really bothered me.
I didn't tell her they shrink.
Joke's on her.
Yeah, they will shrink. They will shrink in the wash.
Make sure you put them in the dryer.
Another battle. Another woman on my hands now. And she was much more aggressive.
Yeah.
Because she kept coming to, she wasn't like, I would do anything.
Yeah.
She was just like, give me the T-shirt. And then when she invoked our other employees, a black guy gave me one last year. I said, well, I don't know who that was, but I wasn't here last year.
I don't know names.
I wasn't here last year. She goes, who's the black fella? And I said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who that is.